President, ESPN commentator Stephen A. Smith, who was talking about running for president, said he would blame you if the Knicks lost the game. How do you respond to that?
I think he's a nice guy, but you need a certain aptitude to run for president. You need a high IQ. I'm not sure that Stephen has that. I don't think he does, actually.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. You have tuned into another episode of Ron's coverage. Now today, I want to address all the nonsense and the stupidity that's coming from Knicks fans today. As most people may know, the New York Knicks has lost to the San Antonio Spurs in Game 3 of the finals. They lost by like 111 to 115. They only lost by 4 points. They didn't lose by much, but the point is they lost. And guess who they're blaming the loss on? No other than the President of the United States, Donald J. Trump. He showed up. The Knicks fans are blaming him for messing up the vibes and killing the momentum or whatnot. But if y'all that fragile, if the Knicks is that fragile, and the President of the United States has messed up their momentum, then obviously they must not be that good to begin with. How you let one person who's not even in the game whatsoever, and Trump, he don't look like he's athletic anyway, so even if he was in the game, he would still be a non-factor. So how you let somebody that's not in the game mess up the momentum? How does the appearance of someone that's not in the game mess up the Knicks' momentum? How does that correlate? That sounds ignorant. And I'm surprised that Stephen A. Smith has made a take blaming the president for the Knicks' loss.
Guess what he was doing during the game, ladies and gentlemen? Go online, look at the videos. I'm not going to accuse him of snoring because I wasn't in earshot. But the brother wasn't awake. He wasn't awake. If it was that important for you to be there, why did you look like you were asleep? Didn't you call our former President Joe Biden Sleepy Joe? Well, what should we call you? Because you weren't awake. Meanwhile, the New York Knicks were blowing Game 3. Meanwhile, the New York Knicks, a team you pretend love, a team that you had season tickets to, a team that you have supported throughout the years, you turned your back on them. That's what you did for your own selfish, narcissistic motives.
I thought he was better than that. I thought Stephen A. was better than that. Though I have all the respect for him as a sports commentator and even somewhat as a political commentator. But for him to give a take like that, I thought he was better than that. Trump's blamed for the loss when he wasn't even in the game. Make that make sense. I'm not sure if Stephen A. was just trolling or whatnot. I'm pretty sure it was trolling. Also, because as we seen in the video, Stephen A. looked like he was joking around. So I guess he's just trying to attack President Trump just to get likes, just to get clicks and likes from the woke revolutionaries, people who don't know, who's ignorant and don't know much about politics, whose political analysis is based on hatred for Trump. I guess he's trying to get clicks and likes from those people. So, hey, Stephen A., and then, like I said, he works for ESPN, which is a woke organization. I guess he has to placate to someone, to the fans or whatever, to the NBA fans who are also woke as well. Whatever Knicks fans believe that take, who believe Trump is the reason why the Knicks lost, is obviously low IQ. Obviously don't know much about basketball, don't know much about physics, and fitness and athletic ability, because an appearance from a person who's not playing in the game has no direct correlation to someone's performance. If you want to say Trump gave y'all bad luck, what it sounds like it's alluding to, you want to make that argument that he's bad luck, okay. Oh, well, okay, I guess he is. But no one said the same thing when Obama was coming to was showing up at sports games and NFL games and NBA games and whatnot. No one or even maybe baseball games, whatnot. Nobody said the same thing about Obama or whatever. And Obama wasn't well liked by people on the right either. Just same way how Trump is not well liked by people on the left. It shows that people just stuck on hating Trump, but don't want to focus on the Knicks' lackadaisical game last night, because they didn't play the same way last night that they did in the first two games. People want to say Wemby fouled Jalen Brunson in a certain way where it wasn't called. Okay, guess you can make that argument. The Knicks wasn't going to sweep the Spurs anyway, because all these Knicks fans are all hyped about saying that they're going to sweep the Spurs, thinking that they could sweep the Spurs. Well, let me tell y'all something. The Spurs is not the Cleveland Cavaliers. They are not the 76ers. They are not the Atlanta Hawks. The Spurs is a much better team at a much higher caliber than the teams I just mentioned just now. They're a much better team than Atlanta. They're a much better team than the Sixers. They're a much better team than the Cavaliers. And the Spurs play in a much better, in a stronger conference. The Spurs record for the season was 62-20. 62 wins and 20 losses. The Knicks record was 53 wins and 29 losses. And y'all really think that they was going to sweep the Spurs? Are y'all fucking kidding me? Rather Trump showed up or not, they was going to lose. They was going to lose at least one game anyway. Rather y'all believe they're going to win or not, they was not going to sweep the Spurs. Come on, this how the Spurs is 62-20 from a conference that's much stronger than the conference that the Knicks play in, which is the Eastern Conference. The Western Conference has much better and stronger teams than the Eastern Conference. So if the Spurs are 62-20 from the Western Conference, and the Knicks is 53-29 in the Eastern Conference, y'all really think they was going to sweep the Spurs? Rather Trump showed up or not, they was not going to sweep the Spurs anyway. But yeah, that's my take on it, and I will catch y'all in my next video. Y'all like this video? Hit like, subscribe, leave a comment. I will keep y'all updated as the finals and current events and news coverage distributes the news. Peace.